Popping bottles in the ice, like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my ride, like 3-6.
Hello YouTube, this is World of War Black Ops Pro, and today I'm bringing you guys some more extreme spawn trapping. Now this is a very fast gameplay because I almost break 200 kills this game. I go 187 and 1. The only reason I don't break 200 isn't because like I died off a VTOL or something. It's actually because people rage quit. People rage quit a lot in this game, and yeah, there's only like about 3 guys on the other team by the time the game ended. So, and I don't blame them for rage quitting. I mean, some of the guys on the other team, their deaths went into the triple digits, and they only got like 10 kills. So, I don't blame them. They had a pretty bad game. I understand, but I mean, but for everyone who has a bad game, someone has a good game. And so, since they had a bad game, we had a good game. So, yeah. So I get my streaks pretty early on here. Now, when you push up like this, well, first we have to let them get A, and then we have to. And then we have to get our streak, so it makes pushing up easier, because you want to get at least your orbital, because when you want to push up, effectively. So what that means is you want to take the least amount of deaths and still get to your spot. So I'm very close to my orbital now, and I got there. I just got it, and then I said, okay, let's move up. But first, have to reload, because you want a full magazine, because it's harder to reload once you're actually in your spot. And look, that guy tries to do the World of War, pull a World of War and put a shield in front of him to camp the window. But nope, yeah, only World of War and his team are allowed to camp. No one else. Yeah, I just noticed though that a lot more people are using the shield tactic against me. I mean, maybe just because more people are watching my videos. I don't know, but pretty funny. But they always suck at it. Like I always win when against some guy who tries to use a shield against me, because there's specific ways you can take out a shield user. It's pretty easy, but a lot of people don't know it. I mean, maybe I'll make a video about it later, but. Anyway, yeah, we get them in a pretty good spawn trap here. So yeah, when I get my VTOL, my dogs, that's the cue for my teammates to push up and see. You can see them there, down there. They're pushing up right there. They're in their spots. And yeah, I mean, see, you don't want to push up the spawns too hard. I think Fern might have been pushing the spawns a little too hard, and then the spawns start flipping, because that can get you killed.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
So yeah, you don't ever want to push up the spawns extremely hard unless you know what you're doing.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just hiding in there. I don't hide in the back garden because of the spawn flips, of course, and lightning strikes and crap like that. So you want, yeah, when you call in your stuff, you want to hide like in the house somewhere in a corner. Anyway, so I move up here. Unfortunately, all the good spots are kind of taken, so I kind of have to piggyback on someone else's. So he tries to go there, the Camp God there. Hey, speaking of Camp God, guys, yeah, Camp God returned to doing YouTube and stuff, so you should definitely go check out his channel. Like, I'll talk about that a little later in this video, but yeah, I will put. Me and him did a dual comm yesterday, so yeah, I'll put a link in the description to that video. You guys should really go check him out. And yeah, so here I'm on the left side. The left side is pretty good. Yeah, there's tries to go there. I'm kind of seeing him have to piggyback on his position, because all the other spots are kind of taken. Oh, look, I think someone's planning B-bomb now. Look, see? And someone was pushing up too hard, or someone wasn't guarding their area, so that guy just able to get me. I don't know how or why, but they were. Then look. I find spawn flips and demolition ridiculous. I really don't like them. I mean, they're the reason they're probably the reason why I didn't get a flawless this game. I mean, really. I probably should have gone. I mean, had I not taken that death, who knows how high I could have gone? Maybe that few extra kills I got, maybe that could have made the difference between another VTOL or something like that. I mean, I could have easily broken 200 probably, but whatever. I mean, still did pretty well overall. So here I decided to take the house because, you know, like all the shots are kind of taken, so I have to kind of. I have to kind of go with what's left. Like, house spot's not bad, but it's not great. I definitely prefer either the garage or the left side.
Escort drone inbound.
So anyway, I'm just kind of camping here. Put my claymore over there. Just make sure they don't come over, but over there. But look, so see, when your teammates fail to guard their spots, like there's no one in garage or left side right now for some reason. Don't know why, but they're not there anymore. You gotta be very careful that people don't come through the front door and get you. That's why this spawn trapping is kind of a team effort. If one guy fails to get their spot, then technically the whole team can get killed. So you just gotta be careful with that. You gotta know what your teammates are doing. Keep an eye on them. Make sure cover them when they're reloading too. Yeah, you gotta do that because LMGs don't have fast mag or anything for some reason. And anyways, yeah, someone's in the spawn right there. I don't even know why. That just leads to spawn flips. So yeah, don't. If you guys are just trapping, don't do that. Spawn flips are really annoying and they get killed more often than not. So yeah, just don't do it. Yeah, I don't know who was that, but could have been Fern. But keep in mind this was his first day, like on BO2, so I don't really blame him that much. Here's the camp god's perspective. He got the garage, which is arguably the best spot because you directly face the enemy into the spawn. Like you can just kind of really just spray straight through that thing, that wall, and you get a bunch of kills. So I mean, left side's good too. Just this one has a better angle. I'd say a little more protected just because of the it's indoors. But anyway, guys, yeah, he has made a return to YouTube and his channel and everything. So he does have we did do a dual com yesterday, so you guys should really go check it out. So either click the link in the description, which I'll leave. I'll put a link in the description to our dual com, or just go to my channel page and go to the featured channels because he's on my featured channels page and under the camp god. Well, yeah, he's on the camp god channel's on my channel page, so you just definitely go check him out because I think you'll enjoy his content. So yeah, so you just anyway, guys, he gets a really good game. Like this is his not his first game on for a while, but keep in mind he's playing with a cast, so it's significantly harder to get a bunch of kills. But he almost manages to break 100. He gets like 89 kills or something like that. Yeah, so he does really well. Like, and I believe he gets top of the leaderboards too. Because most of it, like he's running Guardian, Orbital, and Warthog. And Warthog doesn't get too many kills, so most of the kills are gun kills. So it's not too surprising like why he's on the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, see there, yeah, he got sniped, but yeah, snipers are pretty overpowered in this game. So really, yeah, they can just sit in their scope, like aiming right above your shield and get a free kill off of you. So that's why you gotta be careful when you're using a shield. And what I would recommend, I think he's running stock on this, but you really don't need stock because you're just gonna be sitting behind the same area. You're not really gonna be strafing. But like, I would recommend that after like a couple of kills, just crouch behind the shield and reload or something. Just because you don't want to stay above the shield too much because people will start aiming right above your shield and getting killed. So you don't want to make it too obvious. And yeah, you can just wallbang people from that spot. And then here's Jerry. I think he breaks. I think he's the other guy besides me to break 100 plus. I forgot exactly how much he went, but he did really well too. So he got right side. So right side's pretty good. You just get people right as they're coming out. Look at that noob. He just walked right past him. But anyway, yeah, you can just sit right here and. For some reason, he's not running high streaks. I'd really like. There's nothing wrong with not running high streaks. It's just that I'd recommend that it like the goal of spawn trapping is to get a lot of kills, and getting a lot of kills gets you high scores. And high scores can get you high streaks. So I mean, I definitely do recommend running high streaks. I mean, yeah, at least if you don't want to run any lethals, at least you should run orbital just to help your team, you know. And orbital is for all around a good score streaks. You definitely should run it. And here's try to go on the left side. And the left side's really good. Now, not quite as good as the garage spot, but it's still pretty good. I mean, that's the spot I usually run with, but here's Tricycle. Remember how I was piggybacking off of him? So yeah, this is from his perspective. So he was like right in front of me, just a little bit in front of me, and I was just a little bit behind him. So yeah, he's running. He's running pretty much my class setup. Just instead of a silencer, he has a extended mag. I sometimes run that, but I typically like running a silencer, just because I just like silencers in general. I like staying off the radar, but you don't necessarily need that in trapping. In fact, it can be beneficial to take the silencer off, just because the silencer reduces range, and it just be beneficial in general, just because you can extend the mags, you have more ammo to clip, stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, it is pretty well overall. Yeah, he's running with escort, and he's running escort orbital. Now, or escort, I mean, well, actually, I would just regarding air support in general, I probably wouldn't run anything like small, just because like a stealth chopper. Because when you're trapping, like, and you have teammates who are running like VTOLs and stuff like that, you don't want to take up airspace for something like that. It gets only maybe a moderate amount of kills. Like, you kind of want to, okay, when you're trapping or when you're playing it with the team in general, you want to coordinate your kill streaks. So what that means is, if like, let's say, when one person's running VTOL, the other person should run something that kind of goes along with that. But here's your Fern. So he only had maybe a few hours of experience on this game before this game started, but he does do well again. He goes positive, of course, and yeah, he doesn't have very much stuff unlocked. He doesn't even have the shield unlocked or even some of the attachments. So yeah, and because this is the first day he got Black Ops 2, so. And he does well for not knowing the spawns or not knowing the guns or anything. Fortunately, he doesn't have a shield, because yeah, the shield, in my opinion, is one of the best piece of the best piece of well, not equipment. It kind of functions like a piece of equipment, but it's more of a weapon. Also, the game seems to consider it equipment, but I would just consider it one of the best weapons in this game, just because of how useful having a portable head glitch can be. So anyway, here's the enemy kill cam now. Earlier, I was telling you guys about how people's deaths on the other team were going into the triple digits, and now, like, after you've seen this, like, you can see why. Like, see, that guy didn't stand a chance to get that dog or that shield or anything. Like, what seems so unfair about the dogs in this map is I think they come out of the back, like right in the back spawn, like that they just jump over the fence and then they're right there in the vegetable garden. It doesn't seem fair, in my opinion. It doesn't seem fair. And like the VTOL can just sit right above their spawn and the spawn doesn't flip. See? You can see how quickly he just died. Look, he took another death there. Like, they literally have no chance. And the difference between this and Ghost is that Black Ops 2 doesn't really have any spawn protection besides the red thing above their thing around them. But in Ghost, like, if you get a helo pilot, they have like an 8-second, I believe it's 8-second damage protection thing, where the damage of the minigun is reduced. So of the minigun on the helo pilot is reduced, so you can't. It's almost impossible to kill them during the spawn protection. It's like, I find that ridiculous. I just do. It's just, you work hard for a 12 kill streak, only to have your streak not do anything for the first few seconds, and then they use that time just to shoot you down or something like that. And I just don't like that. You know, this guy changes his classes, but of course it doesn't work. Like, okay, dude, yeah, how is the engineer gonna help you? Like, you know where our shields are, but you're not gonna get past our shields. And like, he does take one guy out there, but I think he only gets like 2 deaths, and he goes like 50 something. I think he has like 50 something deaths in this round. I mean, terrible round for him. Kind of feel bad for these noobs who have to face us, but anyway. That's kind of what spawn trapping, like, that's kind of how spawn trapping goes. Like, they're actually trying to watch the kill cam just to reduce the amount of time they're in, but I don't even get why you would stay in if you just know you're gonna get killed all the time. I really don't. Man. Yeah, hey, that was the end of the round, so yeah, and unfortunately, like, during this game of play, as you'll see later, part if it's cut off. I don't know why theater mode does that, but
Destroy the
it
objectives.
always seems like when I get really good games, like 100 pluses or things like that, theater mode like cuts the file into two. Or, well, that's not the worst of it. The worst of it is when it's actually missing gameplay, like that 179.0 video I uploaded a little bit, like about the other day or a few days ago. It cut off, like, it seemed like a third of the gameplay. Like, I'm not even kidding, and it's like, really, theater mode? Aren't you supposed to be recording all the time? Like, really? I don't know why it does that. I'm not sure if maybe the gameplay is too long, or I don't know, but it shouldn't do that. I mean, if the gameplay is too long, just have one half the video be in one file, one half the video be in another. Don't like skip the thing. Don't skip gameplay. Yes, but I mean, theater mode's better than nothing. I mean, it really is.
Killer drone deployed.
And by the way, guys, you know, like, Advanced Warfare is not gonna have theater mode, so that's unfortunate because I like theater mode overall. I mean, but the most part, it means I don't have to record live, because recording live can be a pain, and you're recording all the time. So if you get bad gameplay that's recorded and that's taking up memory on your computer, even though you're probably not gonna use it on your YouTube. But you can also do like third-person perspective or free roam and stuff like that. I like that. I'm gonna miss that in Advanced Warfare, but I mean, they really should have added it in. I mean, I really think the developers are just lazy. That's what I really do. Developers, come on, it's like, really. Okay, I know it causes probably like 1% lag in the game, but that's not very much. And also, yeah, another thing about, like, another piece of evidence about why the developers are lazy is that they added survival, exo survival to Advanced Warfare. I mean, really. I mean, Ghost, like, had only 2 years to make their game, and they added Extinction, which, I mean, yeah, sure, it's kind of a ripoff of zombies, but still. It's kind of a ripoff of zombies, but, I mean, so Exo Survival is just a direct copy and paste of Modern Warfare 3. I mean, really. Do you really think anybody liked Modern Warfare 3 and the Survival that much? I mean, I thought it was okay, I didn't love it. But anyway, guys, you still have the gameplay jump there. And yeah, sorry, I couldn't bring you guys the whole gameplay just because theater mode wasn't being very cooperative. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just back in there. I'm back on the left side. We're getting back in the spawn trap during its overtime round. What I've noticed about like a demolition in general is I've noticed that there seems to be more trappers in this game mode than just normal players. Because what I've noticed, like, if we're not trapping, we're being trapped. And that's what I've noticed in demolition. Then, so you can kind of see why the spawns will flip pretty frequently in other game modes. I mean, I'm sure when the developers were designing Demolition, they didn't envision people camping behind shields with LMGs aiming at one, like, line of sight, but that's what people do. And see there, I got my 11th nuclear. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, I got my 11th nuclear there. That's pretty good. I mean, I got my 10th trapping too, but I don't get quite as many unstoppables just because I was using streaks. But here, I think I go plant the bomb or something. Yeah, I go plant the bomb, and then I go call my thing. But had I got the K9 unit, I probably could have won this. But here, maybe if I called in my VTOL right away. But no, I had to get to my spot because I don't want to take any death. I wanted to not take any more deaths because my goal was to take the least amount of deaths possible. I want to keep the death at 1, not take it up to 2. See, look, look how few people there are. I think there's someone I don't even know. Yeah, someone trying to defuse. But I think I only get like a couple kills with this VTOL. Like 3 there, so 3 so far. Yeah, because there's only a few people left. I don't blame them for leaving. If I was on their team, I would have left too. But anyway, guys, it's the end of the gameplay. So, guys, be sure to go check out Campcow's channel. And if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. This has been World at War. Also, another quick thing: check out the triple-digit deaths on the other team. That's just ridiculous.